What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How y'all doing? Football American news. Yes, we're still talking about the national anthem protests. Let me just say this. I'm on record. I don't care if somebody sits down, stands up. You know what I mean? For the national anthem. That's just me. I don't take too much stock in that. I know some people do. Just like if that's their right to care about that, it's my right to not care about that. But acting like this quote unquote protest is going to stop anything, solve anything. I keep hearing people say this will open up eyes and give some more exposure to police brutality or whatever. To who? You know what I'm saying? I think if there's been issues or non-issues with, police since the beginning of this time. You know what I mean? We can go that deep. How much more exposure do you need? Like, we didn't see, remember Rodney King. Like, you didn't see, the whole nation didn't see that. You know what I mean? Exposure is not, you don't need any more exposure. That's what I'm getting at. I'm like, how much more exposure do y'all need? Do you need Kim Kardashian exposure on the sex tape exposure? Is that what y'all talking about? Because I don't get it. But anyway, be that as it may, Dez Bryant. He got them boys mad. I guess somebody asked him about sitting down, standing up, national anthem protest. Dez said, I got a family to feed. Oh my God. Dez Bryant said, I got a family to feed. I'm not messing with that national anthem. That's what Dez Bryant said. I'm crying. I'm literally crying. I'm not, I watched the video of, I guess it's the 6. This is, I forget these two Sean's names. I think one's name is Michael Smith. And I can't believe I forget the other woman's name. My mind is gone. But she's sitting there saying, I'll play a little clip. They're going to ban it.
That he had nothing to say about the national anthem protest, but then he spent a lot of time on Twitter defending his comments to upset fans. Dez tweeted he had a family to feed, and when another fan criticized his lack of response, he said, bruh, it's the wrong place and time to be talking about that. I care about my black people. At the same time, I have a family.
I got a family to feed. Jerry Jones put the fear of God in that black man. Jerry said, if any of you Negroes sit down on national anthem, your ass is grass. That's what Jerry Jones said. The message is clear. Don't you dare, Negro. Don't you dare. Don't any of you Negroes dare sit down and disrespect my national anthem. I'm crying because, Dez keeps it real, man. He'll speak his mind. I'd rather guys to speak his mind than just try to go along with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. You know what I mean? And it's become this industry of, what you gonna do about the flag? What you gonna do about the flag? You're not asking anybody else about the shit. Like, Colin Kaepernick started this whole thing, and it's everybody about the flag. And it shows you about the NFL, because, Dez is a good player. He's a top player, but, NFL, you can get cut quick. And just like the owners, they can make it, just like they made them calls about, hey, Kaepernick, and I'm sure of it. Like, you're not going to get me to say that's not there. He hasn't been blackballed. Of course he's been blackballed. I'm talking about Kaepernick. Yes, he has been blackballed. I'm not one of these say, I know he's not the greatest quarterback. I know he's not the most conventional quarterback. I know you could probably make the case he hasn't been picked up by certain teams. But as far as a backup, yeah, he's better than some of these other backups. Let's just be fair. We all know that. So, of course, some of the owners are like, man, But I don't know if Kaepernick said, hey, man, I want at least a chance of starting job. Then you got another thing where the GMs are like, man, I don't know, man. I don't want him competing as a backup, yeah. But if he doesn't want to come and be a backup, then no, I don't want him. Or if he wants to compete for a job, then no, we'd rather go with some other younger QBs. See, you don't know that either. But as far as I don't know, you want to quote a conspiracy. This is the thing. If you say, I was going to go on a tangent. You know what I mean? Black people are selective on what conspiracies they believe in. They believe the conspiracy that Colin Kaepernick is being blackballed. But if you tell them that some of these white nationalist groups are infiltrated by the FBI, they'd be like, oh, that's that conspiracy shit. I know that's way off topic, but this is just I got to go in the mind of the shine in some of these videos. But Dez Bryant ain't messing with y'all, man. He's not messing with y'all. I don't blame him, man. I mean, I want to play some of this clip, but they gonna knock me head off.
Is it fair or unfair to criticize
SC6
for his
what's this? Michael Smith
stance?
and Jamel Hill. I can't believe it.
Fairness.
I forgot that.
I've said this a bunch of times ever since these anthem protests started. Patriotism and posture are mutually exclusive. There are plenty of people who fancy themselves as patriots, who think they're about what America is about, who stand and salute the flag and wear,
Let me get something. Like, what? ESPN had learned nothing. I guess, I don't know, man. Why they talk about sports, man? I don't know why we got to talk about this. I mean, it's the social climate. It's political. And I mean, when does this become a political thing? But anyway, let's go.
And wave the flag, this, that, and the other, that are the worst that this country has to offer, because they like that when liberty and justice for some, it applies to them, okay? So a lot of people out here call themselves patriots who are not. So I don't want to say that you have to protest the national anthem in order to be down for the cause. There are lots of people who are standing for the anthem who are doing tremendous work on behalf of social change. Kenny Steele.
Which is true, you know what I mean? This isn't the end all be all. You know what I mean? Sitting up, standing down, whatever. But on that same token, why we clowning and why is people getting on Dez Bryant for sitting down or saying I got a family to feed?
Of the Dolphins kneeled last year is not this year, okay? We've already talked about the fact that Colin Kaepernick, for a variety of reasons, already acknowledged that he was not going to continue it. So you don't have to kneel.
Kaepernick wanted a job
in order to fight this fight. That said, I'm real disappointed in Dez Bryant. I'm not shocked, but I'm real disappointed, because you can say, hey, I believe in the cause, but I have my reasons for wanting to salute the flag and rise for the anthem out of respect. That's fine. Miss me with the I got miles to feed.
I'm going to keep playing it.
Because they got plenty of people out here who got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of that's putting their lives and their livelihoods on the line for the people who can't speak for themselves. So Dez Bryant, and for that matter, Hugh Jackson or Jermichael Finley, anybody else that wants to sit up here and echo what Roger Goodell said about, I agree with your message, but not the way you're doing it, miss me with that. That's weak. That's real weak.
So I think what Dez missed is the fact that he feels that way is problematic in itself. That he automatically he knew just as...
It's not problematic. it's perfectly rational. He's trying to protect his career. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
A person of color, just as a black man, that I know that if I speak out, that's going to impact the kind of money that I make.
Right.
That right to there, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a really big problem, because what people are speaking out about, the change they're trying to create, are changes that make us a better country, make us all better people. You should want to be a part of it.
This is what it kills me about black people, and I'm talking to you to Shine right now. I'm talking directly to African Americans, not John Q. I'm not talking to your agent ass. You know what I mean? Why is African Americans are so invested in this? Let's make this country better and stuff like that. No, let's make ourselves better. Damn that. You know what I'm saying? Worry about yourselves. This is exactly what Dez is doing. He's worried about his self first, his family first. We gotta make on this Dr. King. You know what I mean? I have a dream. Shit. This shit is not gonna work. It will never work. It won't. It won't. It was the wrong thing then. Then it's the wrong thing now. If we're to follow what Booker T said and concentrate on ourselves, learn these skills for ourselves, if we can build our own neighborhoods, not have to worry about other people. Again, I'm going on a tangent. Then we'll be all right. I'm sorry.
That. Now, in fairness, everybody's not equipped to do that.
Absolutely
And
not.
so if you want to tap out and say, hey, I applaud what they're doing over there.
Yeah. That's not how I roll.
Who I am.
The majority of players aren't kneeling.
Correct. And I get that, and I understand that. And I'd rather you tap out than get out there and say something crazy that might undermine the larger cause.
Which many have done.
Exactly. So I'd rather you do that. But at the same time, he's sending a awful message to people to say, you know what, I'd rather worry about mine than worry about everybody
But isn't
else.
that the message that NFL owners probably want? That when Colin Kaepernick is the messenger for their part, like, hey, if you step out of line, this is what happens. But there are plenty of players who are still fighting the fight, who are gainfully employed right now. We're going to talk about them. You know what?
Yes, there is, but you have an owner on record, Jerry Jones, that said, "Hey, man, y'all gonna stand. You Negroes gonna stand for that anthem." You know what I mean? I understand what Jamel's saying. I mean, not everybody's equipped for it. Not everybody's built for that, and that's fine. He don't want to be under the pressure. You know what I mean? But you know, it is what it is with him. You know what I mean? I think he had made some comments about, you know what I mean, some of this stuff is on us. You know what I mean? About like police brutality and stuff, and people were getting on Dez Bryant for that. I think sometimes in the black community, this is another example of groupthink. You know what I mean? We want everybody to be like, oh man, I'm standing for him, but when Dez gives his reason why he's not going to take part in this protest, we don't accept it. We call him names. We call him scared. You know what I mean? He may be scared. You know what I mean? He may be. I don't want to get into the name calling, but maybe he's like, hey man, I'm fearful for, you know what I mean, for the position he's in, that he put his family in through all the hard work he's done through his life. He might have like one big contract left, man. Why would he try to mess that up? When Jerry Jones probably put the fear of God in his black hands. I'm sorry, it's funny. But you know what I mean? I'm not going to blame it on him because, for one, I don't see maybe the fruits of this protest that some people see. But if he doesn't want to put his career on the line for this, that's on Dez. He's not going to be any less of a black man because he doesn't. Anyway, this is Uncle Hotep. I appreciate you for listening. If you like my videos, please share. You can donate my PayPal, Patreon. Follow me on YouTube. Handy Mayhem Uncle Hotep. Peace.